Fear is an indispensable part of every person's life, like an invisible ghost always lurking, ready to appear at any time. Some people are afraid of heights, some people are afraid of the dark, some people are afraid of uncertainties in the future. However, the biggest fear we often face is not daring to face our own fears. It is a vicious cycle, a mental trap that many people have difficulty escaping from. When fear appears, the natural human reaction is often to avoid it. We try to avoid situations that make us feel insecure. However, avoidance only makes the fear stronger. It's like when you deliberately don't look at a dark shadow in the dark. The more you don't look, the scarier that shadow becomes, making your imagination maximize, drawing horrifying scenarios. Royal. In fact, not facing our fears only makes us live in a world full of insecurity and anxiety, where fear becomes an invisible ruler. To understand better, imagine you are afraid of public speaking. Every time you have the opportunity to speak, you refuse, finding every reason to avoid it. At first, you may feel relieved, but gradually that avoidance causes you to lose many valuable opportunities. You lose the opportunity to develop yourself, to be heard, and to express your opinion. Unresolved fear keeps growing, and at some point you feel stuck, unable to move forward. Facing fear is not an easy thing. It requires courage, perseverance, and sometimes even acceptance that you may fail. But only when you dare to look directly at fear can you understand its true nature. In fact, many fears are just products of imagination, of baseless worries. When you dare to face it, you will realize that fear is not as scary as you thought. One of the effective ways to face fears is to learn and analyze them. Ask yourself, what makes me afraid? Is this fear really well-founded? Once you understand the source of your fear, you will find ways to control it. Sometimes sharing your fears with others also helps you feel better. Advice and encouragement from relatives and friends can be a great source of motivation to help you overcome. Life is always full of challenges and difficulties, and fear is part of them. But remember, the biggest fear is not the things you fear, but the fear of facing them. Be brave, be strong, and you will see that fear is only a small part of your growth journey. When you overcome your fears, you will discover a stronger, more confident version of yourself, and that is the most valuable thing. Life is always full of challenges and difficulties, and fear is part of them. But remember, the biggest fear is not the things you fear, but the fear of facing them. Be brave, be strong, and you will see that fear is only a small part of your growth journey. When you overcome your fears, you will discover a stronger, more confident version of yourself, and that is the most valuable thing.